Hey, hello and welcome to ABJ Vlogs. Thank you for being a part of us and thank you for always supporting this channel. We are very much grateful unto you and I don't worry, I'm having feedback. So let me try and then work on my feedbacks. I'm doing this because of the love of the game. All right, so quickly, I think that is better. All right, sure. Because I can't hear myself. I'm using like other gadget here to monitor. I have another gadget here to monitor, and then I have another gadget here to monitor. Yeah, so I think now we can fully zoom into whatever we want to. So I want to welcome you all again. If today is your first time chancing on us, please don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe for other people to know exactly what we are doing on this channel. And on this channel, our mission is one. Our mission is one. Yes, our mission is just one. And so in today's video, we are going to explain something very, very simple. I don't know. I'm tempted to do this video in different ways, but I also think that I should do it one because in every school, we are going to have bachelor's, master's, PhD, and yes, bachelor's, master's, and PhD. So if I want to take them one after the other, I'm going to have three different videos for this particular one. The next one, I'm going to have three different videos, which might not be very okay for me because of the timing. So please allow me and permit me to have all this video in this one session. So in today's video, I've told you in October, three universities have opened now. Tianjin has opened, that they opened on the 16th for application, and then uh, USTC, University of Science and Technology, China has opened, and just yesterday, China University of Geosciences, Wuhan has also opened. So I want to take you through all this, and then we'll go through the application procedure. But the unfortunate thing about Tianjin University is that I've still gone onto their website, but they have not announced it on their website. So I don't know what they are waiting for, but they've still not announced it on their website. But when it comes to the the WeChat link, they have announced it. And so that is what you are seeing in your shot. And I'll quickly take you through the procedure, what you're supposed to do. If per chance you still need, because it's still not on their website. So if you need, now I think I have to even include it there in the comment section or in the description that I'll write. So check in there for the link so you can apply if you think you want to, or you can apply. And one thing I have to say, I'm starting with a bachelor's program. In this university, several of the programs are taught in bachelor's. The English taught programs are just three. And we have already come to understand that in this year, it is very difficult for those who are applying for bachelor's because all those who are applying for Chinese government scholarship, you are requested to write the CSCA, which is going to begin in December. Yes, it's going to begin in December. So if you are applying for the for CSC in this particular university, then mind you, are going to write the CSCA. That is the examination. Maybe I have to do an extensive review on it so that you get to understand what the CSCA means. Yes. So, but aside that, when you want to come to this university, I think for the requirements, I've already explained them time without number. First of all, you don't have to be a citizen of China. Um, and you should be less than 20, 25, less than 25 or 25 at the time of application. You should be, or before 26, 1st September 2026, you should be 25, not more than 25. And then if you're applying for an English taught program, you don't need an HSK certificate. But if you're applying for Chinese taught program, then you see you are supposed to. I've highlighted this one. I don't know whether to show. Yes, I've highlighted this one. You're supposed to submit HSK 5 with a minimum score of thus 180. But at the time of applying for the program, and if you have HSK 4, it can also be considered. But by the time you graduate, you're supposed to submit HSK 5. That's the implication. Then if you are from an English-speaking country, just take a letter from your university to let them know that yes, um, you can speak English. If not, you have to submit either an IELTS or a TOEFL. Okay, but this is the whole thing. This is the application link. Tianjin, that TJU at 0086 dot. Yes, so this is the link. When you click on this link, this is what you're going to use to apply. And you see, it says that October 15th to April. When I get to the masters, I'll just explain something little because it's also in the same light. October 15th to April 15th, 2026. It says that due to limited quota, scholarship students or for scholarship, students applying for scholarships are requested to submit the application before 1st April 2026. But I tell you, even if you apply it by then, you would be late. So if you are seeing this video for the first time, you can quickly apply. So some of the new things that you are supposed to do, I think I've already spoken about some of them. But you see, scan copy of your original document, notarized. Now, a lot of people ask me, BJ, where do I notarize my documents? I've already said this. Usually, if you are from an English speaking, and some of the schools do not mind, but to be on the safer side, if you want to notarize your document, then please uh, try to check with the courts. Usually, the courts, you can check with the courts. That is the safest and the simple way. They will just stamp your document, check with the original, and then stamp it and put a seal. That qualifies for a notary when you're applying. And then your transcript, academic transcript, is very, very important. Then now this is what we are talking about. It says that scan of the China Scholastic Competency Examination. But the funny thing is that this application is open, but this examination is not open. It's going to open somewhere in December. The first examination will take place in December. So I don't know the reason for which they have opened. And you're also supposed to get your passport, a proof of your English document, and then if it says that study and work experience resume. Yeah, so some people, like if I tell some people to do their resume, bachelor's, they'll be complaining. ABJ, but I'm a bachelor student. Yes, you're a bachelor student, or you apply for a bachelor's, but you still need them. This will help you. Then your study plan, if you're a bachelor's, it says that not less than 600 study plan. I've made videos on what study plan are, so you can just go back and check what study plan is, and then your physical examination form. Your physical examination form should be valid for the last period of 6. Like it has a validity of 6 months. So you have to check them. And then applicants who are now in China can submit a copy of their visa. So if you are already, for instance, you did your high school in China and you want to apply to this university, you have to send a document that shows that you have of a good conduct and a good behavior. An applicant must submit aside that one, you still have to submit. This one is non-criminal record. But for this non-criminal record, you get it from the police or the immigration bureau of where you are. But for this one, if you're in China and they're asking you to submit a document that shows that you are of good behavior, you only have to contact your university or your high school and tell them that you need such a document. And you see, I've been telling people, bachelors, bank statement says that certificate of banking saving or income certificate of financial guarantor. So you need a bank statement. When I say this, people begin to fight me. Then application for people who are under 18 years, they have a certain attachment that your parent has to sign. Then other attachments. So if you have other certificates and all others, and you see, it says that please download corresponding template from the School of International. So it means that they have some templates that you need to download. Let me see if you can download them here. They have some templates that you need to download. Okay, so this is the official website, which will take you to. So on this, if I had opened this on normal Google, I opened this from WeChat. If I had opened it from normal Google, it would have shown me an English version. So under the English version, I would have looked for download, but now it's in Chinese, and let me see if I can translate it. I can't, but it's also yes, I've done the magic. So you see, so this is it. So you go to the download center, then you go to application related. So when it comes to application related, you scroll down and everything that concerns application. So let's see whether we can translate again. Which one did I use I think I used this one. Oh, now it's not translating, but let me see. Oh, unfortunately, this one is not translating. Maybe we could have translated this. Okay, I think it has. So it says that download 2026 application, undergraduate application material. You click on this one, it will download. Then if you are for a short term, if you are for preparatory, these ones are for masters and these ones are for doctoral. And also applying for this is passed. So you see, there are some templates in there like the study plan, your CV templates, everything. So you pick them from this one and then you use it to apply. So that's why I say that it is good to use an agent, but if you can apply on your own, because you have all the documents, you can apply for the document, you can apply for it on your own. And they have spoken about the how to evaluate. They're going to use the upcoming exam, that is the CSCA. They would use that as a mode of assessment. And mind you, in this download, you're going to find all the courses. When you click on this one, you're going to find all the courses. And when you create the portal, you're going to find all the courses. But for bachelors, there are only three courses that are taught in English. I think pharmaceutical science, environmental science, and either chemical engineering or something. But you can confirm. Then these are the procedures to select. They're going to have an interview and you're going to pay an application fee. The application fee is 400 RMB, 420 RMB. But when you're admitted, before you come to the school, you're going to pay 7,000 RMB. When you come, they would, if you're a scholarship student, they're going to give it back to you. But if you're not a full scholarship student, it will also form part of your early payment. I don't know whether I've recorded like 30 minutes. It looks like. Yeah. And so these are the types of scholarships that are available. I don't want to go to the visa part. And you see, the same thing goes for the bachelor's and then the master's, the same procedure. But the only thing is that for master's and bachelor's, you're not going to write that examination. But you're not going to write the same examination. But it's the same procedure, just that that one is extended. It is 31st May. And interview. So they will not wait for interview. Like they will not wait for the application period to end for them to start calling for interview. So you see that it has been stated here, and you are supposed to start early. Uh, if you're a master student, you're applying for masters. You see, you are required to write 10,000 words, not less than, and your recommendation letters. Please check it well. Professors or associate professor, very, very needed. And I always tell people for TNG, you need a supervisor. Yeah, it has been stated here. Application acceptance letter from TNG supervisor. Then the medicals, every other thing holds like the other one. Now, what you're supposed to be very mindful of is this one. Check from the beginning how we got here, this link to download the materials. You see, recommendation for professorship. If professors has to approve of you, there's a template in there. Your CV template style, it's in there. So many templates, study plan style, it's in there. Every school, I've told you, every school and then their style, and all of them have been stated in there. So just go. If you are applying for master, there's the masters. If I want to download, we are going to keep long in this video. So you just go to download 2026, and then it's going to give you a zip file. Let me see. Let me see the things in there. Let me see if I translate it will still come. Yes. Yes. So you see, recommendation letter template, contact information of the professors in Tianjin. So the professors that you want to write to, see, resume for students, study experience in Tianjin, study plan, physical examination record. You see, proof of economic support for international students. Then bed fee, like these ones will not, but the most important ones are here. Then the programs, you see. So all of these things. And if you don't use them, your application will be rejected outrightly. It goes for the PhD as well. Let's check for the PhD. PhD and masters would be the same. You see, the period is the same. And let me see. I want to see that, yes, 1,000. But for PhD, you see, you're supposed to submit a research proposal which is supposed to be signed by the Tianjin professor. So your professor that you have gotten should sign the proposal. Your professor that you have gotten should sign the proposal. For PhD, Tianjin is requesting for a proposal. Other than that, all other things are the same. So you write study plan and then you write a proposal. But for your proposal, your professor would have to sign it, and that is it. You see. So basically, this is where we are starting from, and maybe I will just leave this one here and maybe you can start navigating it, and where you understand, wherever you don't understand, maybe you can come back, ask the questions, and then we go through. If you get opportunity, you can apply, like open one of the application portal. It will depend as many of the people who want to apply, then we can check together. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Let me go to the other university so that we have a lot of people to also benefit from that. I'll see you in the next one. Zai Jian. Bye bye. Bye bye. You see, I'm doing bye bye because I don't know when I would stop the recording. Okay.